everyone, welcome back to Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot. This is, I'm very excited, our first members only video. So yay! Thank you to everybody who has joined the membership. I truly appreciate your support and your kindness and your love. Truly means the world to me. So, this video is for the weekend energies, and I thought I would do a pick pile. Now, I've got a bunch of cards in each of the piles. We've got the carnelian for this pile number 1. The peacock ore is sort of a gold peacock ore for the pile 2. And the yellow citrine for pile number 3. So whether it's the pile or whether it's the crystal, pick a pile that you feel drawn to. We will reveal the pile and then we'll pull the tarot cards for each of the piles. As always, you know, my readings are meant to provide you with some food for thought, some gentle guidance, hopefully put some pep in your step, something to help you as you navigate along your path. It's a general reading, so if it resonates, claim it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. And of course, it's for entertainment purposes only. So think about the pile that you're drawn to. I will tell you that each of the pile have the same cards. So let's start with pile number 1. We're going to just move these up so that they're out of the way. So we're going with the carnelian, okay? And the first card that we have is from the Chakra Insight deck, and we have the mind, okay? This is the third eye chakra. Openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. This is from the Messages of the Spirits of Nature Oracle, for those that are interested. And we have Owl in Intuition. From the Secret Language of Color cards, we have the beautiful rainbow. Connect to spirit in nature. From the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle, we have Past Life Connections. You are currently healing past life wounds. And lastly, from the Spellcasting Oracle, we have Clarity. What a gorgeous image that is. So what we have here is someone who is more than likely going through a past life / current life lesson where there seems to be like parallels, and you may or may not be aware. It feels like you're not aware that this is happening. Perhaps you've had that feeling where, you know, this feels familiar in some way, but I can't quite put my finger on it. That kind of thing. And the reason that you would feel that is because of the past life connection. Now here's the thing. When we navigate this journey of life, oftentimes we don't pay attention, to the forest because we're busy, right? We're going in many different directions. We got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things that we're trying to do. So far, the cards are asking you to slow down just for a minute. Just slow down and connect, right? Tune into your heart. Tune into that clarity, to that peace of mind, right? And try to get those wheels turning. so that you can bring forward whatever this is. You can hear it and then learn from it. And then navigate it. Let's pull some tarot cards. This is the, what is this deck called? Good grief. The Everyday Witch Tarot. Now, you could be having some signs and some synchronicities that have been happening, some dreams that have been happening. Not sure if you had visitation, like those kinds of things could be happening, and you may or may not be aware, and it's okay. The point is, start paying attention to your dreams, start paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities. Something is trying to be revealed to you that is going to help you as you navigate whatever this familiar feeling is. And just pull a couple of tarot cards here. You know, I had a past life reading, and on the other side of that past life reading, I felt relief, because I had been placing a lot of blame and feeling a lot of guilt that, you know, why do I continue to do certain things or behave in a certain way? And when my past life reading was done, it was revealed to me that this has been like an ongoing theme. And there was a moment within that reading, after the reading really, where I was able to step back from it and recognize that this is just a thing that happened. This was a moment, and somehow I was able to lift that guilt, lift that blame, and I offer that as just a tidbit of advice when it comes to these kinds of things where we are trying to learn something from the past and we're not quite sure, like, I don't really get it. What is, like, you know, what does it mean? Should I pay attention to it? It's not a big deal, like those kinds of things. So if you are someone who feels like you're not making any progress, for example, and you feel like, you know, why do I keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again? When is, you know, when am I going to see on the other side through those trees? You know, don't be so hard on yourself. This is all a journey. It's all a journey. But if we can be open to learning from the journey, then we will feel like we're making progress. These cards are still very slippery. All right, so our first card is out. We have the Seven of Wands. So we're feeling challenged, perhaps, right? I feel a little bit disconnected. Maybe I need to ground. Maybe I need to align. Connect to spirit and nature stands out to me. We have the Justice card, right? Standing in your truth, speaking your truth, fairness, balance, equality, and bringing that sense of harmony that we get from the scales of justice, right? When the scales even themselves out, we feel this sense of harmony. Look at that, friends. We have the Sun. The Sun card, joy and blessings. All things coming together. all things coming together. And look over here. We have this big, beautiful circle of clarity and the sun with this big, beautiful circle, right? Enlightenment, understanding, warmth. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Cups. This is that sensitivity, that feeling familiar in my mind. This is the maybe being a little bit sensitive, wearing your heart on your sleeve, right? Those are indicators that something's happening and you may not be aware of it. So that's the weekend reading for pile number 1. Let us go now to pile number 2. And I should say that I'll put timestamps in the description box below or in a pinned comment. So 11:30 for pile number 2. All right. So we now go to pile number 2 and the beautiful gold peacock ore. This is a beautiful stone. I'm going to show it to you a little bit closer. It's just gorgeous, right? Beautiful. All right. Here we go. Our first card. We have finding. So either you feel like you're searching for something, or you feel like you are on the doorstep of something fantastic. We have the oak tree and ancestors. We have the, this is the root chakra. We have family, belonging, community, culture, tribe. We have this, this is my favorite card in this whole deck, peach. Inhale a breath of life. And lastly, we have universal bank. Everything you need to thrive is already here. Look at the colors in these cards. Someone who is in search, someone who is trying to find their way, trying to connect all the dots, someone who is trying to do it all and be all things to everyone. This could be really intricate and this can be quite simple. For example, this could be, how in the heck do I do the festive season? How do I get, the house done and, host a gathering and, wrap all the presents and, go to work every day and look after the kiddos and go to church. Like, how do I do that? Or it could be intricate and, there's a problem within the family and I don't know how to bring it all together so that everyone's happy. Like it could be more difficult, right? But we are in search of bringing everything together so that everything is just so, right? No drama, no issues, no problems. I want it to come off without a hitch. So what I'm feeling here is focusing or overanalyzing, possibly even procrastinating on just doing what you know you need to do. Getting stuck on a thing and making that thing an even bigger thing when it's not really even the thing, if that makes sense. So far, my advice here, what the cards are leaning towards, just give yourself a pass. Just do what you can do and be okay and be accepting of that. And whatever is going to be the outcome of that is going to have to be okay, and you are going to be okay with it. Our first card out, the Seven of Cups, right? This is the adult shell game, as I like to call it. Well, if I move this here and I do this, then that will happen. But if I do this over here, then that will happen. This is making a thing out of a thing when there isn't a thing, right? Moving things around, trying to get a different outcome. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is good fortune. This is blessings. This is, a new job, a new career opportunity, a new home, a new car. It's good fortune. It's blessings. In other words, just like what this card is telling us, the universal bank, everything you need to thrive is already there. So in other words, you don't have to keep looking for it. You found it. But if you keep looking for something when it's already found, you don't ever feel satisfied. Therefore, this constant trying to shuffle things around, it's like you're trying to one-up yourself. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, again, restating this universal bank, right? This is that feeling of contentment, right? That feeling of putting your feet up and just being okay, right? That you've got everything that you need. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So this feeling of feeling left out, this feeling of searching for support. You're looking for something, again with the finding, right? You're looking for something. But a 5 equals change. So this is the opportunity to heal. It's the opportunity to get the support. It's the opportunity to figure out what the problem is, right? That is pile number 2. All right, let us move to pile number 3 at 1830. And we have the beautiful citrine. And we start out with education. Education is an important part of your soul's development at this time. We have well-being. We have the dolphin and listening. We have from the solar plexus chakra the inner child, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. And we have burgundy, awaken your passion. So this feels like someone who is putting themselves last, or putting themselves, their desires, their wants, their needs on the back burner. Someone who's not tuning in to what it is that they need. If you're not the best that you can be, if you're not maintaining and making sure that you are looked after, then you can't be all things to other people. It's that kind of vibe, right? It's okay to let your hair down. It's okay to enjoy yourself and to pamper yourself, right? Listen to what your heart is telling you, right? The education part is learning how to do that for yourself. Self-care is not selfish, I want to say. We start out with the Four of Pentacles, feeling stuck, feeling bored, not being open. Now, normally with the Four of Pentacles, there is this feeling of possibly holding on too tight. It's sort of not being open, right? You're keeping things like close to you. You need to open up that view a little bit more. In other words, right? Are you listening? Are you tuning into your heart? Are you listening to your passion? Or are you just sort of thinking like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of vibe? Next, we've got the Five of Pentacles, that feeling of being left out in the cold, right? Looking for support, in search of something. The great thing about fives is that it's an opportunity for change, right? The education and the listening is really standing out to me here. Look at that. We've got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So here's what I want to say to you. Are you listening to yourself, or are you just hearing what you're hearing and then reacting or doing? Really tune in and listen. Listen and hearing, totally different. The point is, this is how we're feeling, right? We're feeling a little bit tight, a little bit insecure. We're keeping things close to us. We're not being open. We're not exploring. So we feel left out, but we have an opportunity here to change that, to find the resources that we need, the education, right? Whether that's your best friend, a tarot reading, a therapist, whatever it might be, a book. For you, to teach you, to show you, to let you know it's okay to hear what's being said on the inside of you, what your heart is telling you is needed. And when we do that, we feel that we are aligned, that we are centered, right? We feel like we're balanced in our well-being. The Nine of Cups with this wish fulfillment, right? An opportunity to make your dreams come true. All your manifested dreams coming true. That kind of vibe. Beautiful energy. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. Now, it's interesting that this has come up because this is very much tied to this card of inner child. This is nostalgia. This is memories. This is the, who am I going to be when I grow up? And then when I get to the growing up stage, I look back. Am I happy with where I am? What is my future self telling my current self, telling my younger self? This is children. This is memories. This is nostalgia. This is the innocence, the naivety, right? The playfulness, the lightheartedness. Interesting reading for pile number 3. Thank you so much, you guys, for being members, the first members of Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot. It means the absolute world to me. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back again very soon with another members only video, and I will be live on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we bring back the Dozen Cats Advent Calendar for the third holiday season. I'm very excited about it. So I hope that you guys can join me. And until we see each other again, I wish you many, many blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.